evening, everyone. The highlights of the news this Thursday. Traffic accidents.
Today's society can be very toxic when it comes to the topic of food. With the idea of diet culture, good foods and bad foods, and everyone's different opinions on food, it can be very mentally toxic and draining to some people and can lead to many harmful things. If you have followed my mental health journey this far, you would know that I had an eating disorder and everything with diet culture and things like that got into my head. So here is my relationship with food now, and it's always changing. I seriously just pulled my car back into my driveway for better lighting, and I don't know if it's better or not, so... Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm super excited because we are doing another video for my mental health series, which I've been so passionate about. I'm really excited to finally start talking about this. And today we are talking about diet culture, my relationship with food, everything like that. And I would just like to also mention that I am in no way a dietitian. This is my own personal experiences. So do not quote me on anything in this video because I am not certified in this field at all. You should totally subscribe, and also you should follow me on all my socials to catch up on my daily life. Let's just get right on to the video. Hey guys, I just wanted to interrupt this video and say that I almost wasn't going to post this because I filmed this before school, so in the summer I filmed this, and I felt like some of the information just hasn't really resonated with me as I watched it back. And it's not even that I wasn't like speaking the truth in the moment. I feel like my relationship with food has just evolved a lot more, and I feel like it's just changing all the time because I'm learning new things and things about food every day. So I feel like some of the information didn't really, like, not that I didn't believe it anymore, but just that it didn't resonate with me anymore. But I still wanted to keep it because I think that a lot of the information is still good and still helpful, and I'm not a dietitian or certified in this field at all, so what you take from this information is totally up to you. And if you just want to be here to listen to my story, that would be great too. But if you guys are struggling with anything, definitely go get help, and I will have some help phones and things like that in the description box below. Today we are talking about food, and I feel like this is a very toxic topic for a lot of people because social media puts it out to be very, very toxic and negative. If you followed along this series, I had an eating disorder. A lot of things changed since then. During my eating disorder, I was very restrictive. I wouldn't eat sweets. I just labeled foods as good foods and bad foods, and I just labeled a lot of food bad foods, which is so dumb. You shouldn't label food as good food and bad food. All food is just fueling your body, giving you energy, and getting you through that long day, or maybe it's preparing you for another long day. Basically, I was restricting myself so much. I ate like the smallest size portions possible because I thought that in doing that, I was gonna lose all this weight and look amazing. One, I did not look amazing, and two, I did lose weight, but it was totally horribly in the wrong way. You shouldn't do it like that because it will just end up horribly. If you are struggling, definitely get help. It was the best thing that I did was get help, and I knew it had to be done because I could not live like that. I only ate certain foods. I would eat the same thing every day. Even when I was forced to switch it up, I was not happy because a lot of the foods that I was supposed to switch it up with and supposed to try and like heal my body with, I labeled as bad foods so I wouldn't eat them. And I feel like it's hard because diet culture is such a real thing, especially in social media, and it puts out this like idea that you can only eat healthy, and that's not the case. Yes, there are a lot of times where I eat healthy. I like to eat healthy, honestly, because of everything that happened, not because like mentally I need to. Like, I'll eat sweets if I want them, but a lot of times I just eat healthy because when I was restricting myself so much, I wasn't eating those. I don't want to use the word unhealthy because yeah, they're unhealthy, but it doesn't really matter if they're unhealthy. If you want it, you should eat it. But I wasn't eating a lot of those foods because I was restricting restricting myself, and so now when I eat them, it can sometimes upset my stomach because I haven't eaten them in so long. It kind of messes up your system because you're not used to eating something for so long, so when you eat it, you like don't feel good after. I don't know, maybe that's just my experience. I'm just honestly really interested in like being healthy and stuff, and I feel like since my eating disorder, it has like sparked this interest of mine to learn how to be healthy and do it the right way instead of the wrong way, because I was definitely doing it the wrong way before. Diet culture is so real, and it's so like annoying, especially on social media, when they put out like, you have to eat vegetables every day, you have to eat this, you can't eat this, and I feel like that's just very toxic, and it just puts you in a toxic headspace and doesn't make you want to enjoy food. I feel like when I was restricting, I was eating the same things and I was just doing it out of routine. I wasn't doing it because I enjoyed those foods, I was just doing it out of routine. Maybe I did like some of the food, but I was just like restricting myself so much where I didn't enjoy eating. Now I literally enjoy cooking so much. My relationship with food has gotten so much better just because I've realized that you don't have to restrict yourself in order to feel good. In the beginning, I never wanted to go out to eat, I never wanted to eat desserts, I never wanted to eat anything that wasn't what I labeled as good. I would have all these cravings and then I would never fulfill those cravings, so then I just got even more cravings, which didn't help when you're restricting yourself, because then you're just like extra hungry because you're thinking about what you want to eat and then telling yourself you can't eat it, so it's actually terrible. Now I feel like also too, I've gotten better with like eating when I'm hungry, because before, when I was in recovery, I had to eat 6 times a day. I had to have 3 meals, 3 snacks, and that's just how it was. The lighting is changing, it's going so dark right now. But that's just how it was to get me back to my healthy weight. So I feel like after a while, I knew I didn't need to eat that much, but I honestly kept going because I felt like if I stopped eating that many times a day, I would fall back into my old ways. Whereas now I feel like I just eat when I'm hungry, or I eat when I crave food. I don't think about, oh, if I eat this, I'm gonna gain weight. Like, I don't think about that anymore because I just know that I'm fueling my body, especially now that I work out so much. I feel like I need to eat a little bit more just because you don't want to work out too much and not fuel your body. I realized that you can eat after a workout and it's totally fine. It's actually good to eat like protein or something after a workout to get muscles if that's what you're looking to do. I used to like restrict myself and not let myself eat after workout because I was like, why would I eat after workout? That's kind of dumb, but like it's actually good to fuel your body after a workout. I used to restrict myself on drinking water. I was so bad and my mental state was not good. I literally now drink probably like 7 of these a day because I love water. I like to drink a lot of water because the annoying part is you have to go to the bathroom every like 10 minutes. Okay, not literally, but like kind of. I used to restrict myself being like, I don't want to gain water weight, because that's another thing I saw on social media. Social media puts out all these ideas like, if you drink too much water, you're gonna have all this water weight and blah blah blah, but like honestly, I realized that it doesn't matter. If you enjoy food, then eat it. Obviously, there are a lot of times where I will choose the healthier option if I can, just because I know that it will make me feel better, but there are also times when I indulge in sweets and I have that dessert. If I want to eat it, I'm gonna eat it. There's so much false information out there in the world about diet culture and about eating, and I feel like if you can just find what works for you, just because it works for someone doesn't mean it's gonna work for someone else, and you have to find out what works for you in the long term, because when I was restricting myself, obviously that wasn't going to be long term. I was restricting myself so much and I was so unhappy, so clearly that wasn't working, and no one should do that. No one should restrict themselves. I feel like you need to find the people that know what they're talking about and that aren't negative about food, because the people who are negative about food, I feel like have all the false information. I realized that those people that are being negative about food and about working out, I just need to let them go, unfollow them, and find people who are positive about it and who are actually going to help you create a lifestyle, because a lot of the diet culture is not a lifestyle. It's a quick fix. It's something that's going to get you to where you want to go, but then you're obviously just going to revert back once you finish your diet. I hate hearing the word diet because no one needs to go on a diet. It's you should make a lifestyle change if you want to make a lifestyle change, but diets don't work. They literally are a quick fix to get you where you want to go, and then by then it's just going to revert back because you're going to stop your diet and it's just not going to work out. I think the important part is like taking small steps, which is kind of what I did. I took small steps in the right direction, and that just led me to wanting to be a bit healthier in my lifestyle. And I feel like even working out used to be very toxic for me, but now that I treat it as a positive thing, it's very mentally clearing for me, which I really like. And I feel like now I can cook in the kitchen without thinking too much about the nutritional facts about it. No one can eat the same thing because we're all different. We all have different body types, and if we ate the same thing, we're still gonna look different. God created us all different. He created us in his image, and he thought the world needed one of you. So he definitely thought correctly, and that is why you were here on this earth, is because he thought the world needed one of you, and now you are here. Whenever I would eat sweets, I would regret it. I would feel so bad after. I'd be like, why did I do that? I ruined everything I've worked for. And now I don't think about those things. I eat chocolate without thinking about that. I eat so many things without thinking that I ruined everything, because one meal isn't gonna ruin your whole progress. And I think that's something so important that no one really talks about. You gotta celebrate the small victories, especially like be proud of what you accomplished for the day and go enjoy life, but also don't work out to account for the food you ate that day, because that's something I used to do. Is I would work out like in the mornings, and then if I felt like I ate poorly, I would literally work out again, which is so dumb. And I can't believe I did that, because I've made so many fitness and health related mistakes that maybe one day I'll share with you guys, but that's just one of them, because I feel like I would just feel so bad, because in the world everyone does it. Everyone labels foods as good foods and bad foods, and it's such a hard thing to get out of, because you grow up with people talking about like, oh, let's have dessert, let's have this. It's not that they're being negative about it, it's just how people typically talk. If you need it, I'll have a few helplines in the description box below for eating disorders. I don't know why I just put hand sanitizer on right now. That was kind of pointless. All I want to say is that if you want to eat a food, eat it, because don't regret it. If you want to be healthy, go for it. If you want to not, go for it. Do whatever you want. This is your life. You have one life to live, and you don't want to be one day on death's door thinking, what did I do with my life, because I just restricted my entire life and didn't have any fun. I would literally not go out with friends because I was afraid that they were gonna go get food and I was gonna have to get some too. And now I'm like, okay, where do you guys want to eat? I just hope you guys know that I love you and I appreciate you, and you are definitely not alone. If you're struggling, definitely click the links in below and get some help. If you want to DM me anything, you can. I am not professional. I am not a registered dietitian. I'm not anyone, but if you're looking for someone to talk to, I can definitely give you guys some support, because I just genuinely love you guys and I want you guys to be healthy and happy. Restricting is not good, and don't fall into that path. Don't go down that road. It is not worth it. You are beautiful the way you are, and I know it's hard to believe. It's your life and no one can tell you how to live it. Just go enjoy it and go have fun, and don't worry about what you ate for the day, what you're gonna do to work out, because you're beautiful and I love you guys. Just take life one day at a time. I used to always like prep what I was doing the next day and like prep in my mind what I was gonna eat, and like sometimes I still do that now, but it's more like I'm thinking about what I want to cook, whereas before I would be like, okay, at this time I'm gonna eat this, at this time I'm gonna eat this, at this time I'm gonna eat this. But now I just like generally think about what I need to cook for the day, or it was like I would get mad if I didn't eat the things that I had planned to the night before, because I would feel bad about what I ate, or if I had to eat something extra, I would feel so guilty. But now I don't do that, because I'm a lot happier. I love learning more and teaching myself and looking things up more about this topic. It has genuinely changed my life. Okay guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about this experience that I've had, and if you guys are struggling with anything, definitely make sure to click the links below. If you guys like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below to become a member of this channel if you want to. If you don't, you don't have to. I cannot force anything upon you. Maybe you can follow me on all my socials if you like looking at cute pictures, cute aesthetic pictures. You can follow me on my Instagram, my TikTok. Everything will be in the description box below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Turn on my bell notifications. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope that you can do something today that will make you so happy, so motivated, and just have fun today. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.